Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. How are we doing? I hope you guys had a good Monday and a good Sunday. Bobby, thank you for the 11-month resub. Also, I'm sorry, 22-month, 11 in a row. I can read. Hey, guys, have you ever heard of this game before called Pokemon? Thought I'd check it out today. See what it's like. It's a little thing. You may not have heard of this one before. What is going on? What's up, Temple Tauros? Hi, Allie, Bobby, Parade of Laughter. Dan is a nerd. Zobo, Eliza, Evan, Party Hat Kid. How you doing? What's up, Mystery Matt? Contra, Hexadecanal, Anime Hero, Tootie, Yuri, Coyotes, Joxy, Youth Spatial, Superstar. How are we doing? What do you do? Oh, I should move the alerts. Rozo! Hey, Rozo, this seems like a game that I think you would like. It's just I don't know. It just seems like it's up your alley. Thank you for the resub, Rozo. How are you doing? Did my music stop or am I just hard of hearing? Oh, I'm just hard of hearing. Can you guys hear it? I don't know what is, my audio has been weird for a couple days and I feel like I fiddled with something without realizing. Excuse me. And now I'm like, I feel like it's messed up. What's up, Eternal Link? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I had this Pokemon itch today, you guys. I was like, you know what it was? Sorry, my brain turned off for a second there. I was doing Cramorant raids yesterday for giggles. Because I was like, oh, you know, that Cramorant event thing is happening in Sword and Shield. Like, I'm gonna play that. And I'm gonna, you know, whatever. And it scratched a little Pokemon itch that I didn't know was going on. What was I going to do? Oh, I was gonna move the alerts, that's right. And so, I feel like since yesterday, I'm gonna replay Rozo's alert because I'm trying to move this to a better spot. But we'll put that up there. That's a good spot for it. I was like, you know, I kind of want a shiny hunt, and I figured why not pick up the Impidimp and see what the heck we can get up to today. I couldn't even tell you, honestly, the last time that we hunted this. You know, I may have pulled it out actually in the past few months, like since we've lived in this house during like a Pokemon Go community day or something. So maybe it wasn't like that long ago, but still, you guys know we haven't been hunting it in a while. And apparently we're at over 5,000, 5,151 in fact. I'm gonna start doing this while I'm chatting. I gotta remember how to do this. Eternal Attain, thank you so much for the 56-month resub. I hope that you are fantastic today. Do I hunt for Grookey and Shield even though I'm also hunting Mudkip and Oris? Like, egg hatching, Mads? Why not? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. You have news, Hero of Time, baby? Watching some Gen 7 highlights. Oh my god. I don't even want to know what like those looked like. I don't even want to know what I looked like. Oh man. Also, hi Sammy. Oh my god, miss cooking vlogs. You know, it's funny you say that, mediocre skills. A part of me, whoops, I just bumped the audio. A part of me has wanted to like do some kind of cooking thing semi-regularly. I mean, this is me we're talking about. I actually like know how to cook things now too. This is me we're talking about though, so like getting on top of things and running like a regular show, I don't know, we'll see. I thought that's maybe what it was. You found out the sex of the baby. Yeah, Miltank spotlight hour is in like an hour and some change here. And I actually did set up a layout so that we can do that when the time comes, because why not? We can multitask some Pokemon. Zayd, thank you for the 32-month resub. Sorry guys, I'm so having a hard time keeping up with everything today. You don't stream for 2 days, and I don't know, man. Everything is gone. Been missing Pokemon recently too. Gen 5's kind of nostalgic comfort food. Yeah, I don't know. I love the idea of trendy hunting. I mean, you guys know me. But like, I just can't do it like I used to, you know? It's nice to take breaks, and it's been a break for sure, so. Twin Tail, what's going on? Hi, Totodile. It's a girl! Congrats. That's so exciting. It's literally like when Josh and I found out the sex of the baby, we just like kind of sat there silently in like shock, you know, because like it feels so exciting. Then we're like, it doesn't really change anything. Why are we like, I don't know, it's just so exciting. It's like hard to describe that feeling. I'm very excited for you. Zucker's moving off your island, Lucas. You're going for Megan, Sammy? Now, is this on your brand new, like, reset island then? You love Pangoro. He's my false swiper right now. He just hangs out, and he's not shiny, so he doesn't take an extra couple seconds when he comes into battle. Your friend is due any day. They chose not to know ahead of time. I know it doesn't really make a difference, but I don't think I could have like not known beforehand, you know? I don't know if I could explain why, but I was just like, I have to know, you know? I clicked off my counter. Hold on. Yeah, you know what? That's actually probably a big part of it too, is like, because we found out before the 20-week scan with like a blood chromosome test. And it was like, it was definitely earlier than I expected to find out. And I think just like finding out in general definitely makes everything feel that much more real. For sure. You had a rough morning, Twintel? I'm sorry. Hi, Pika-Pee. It's been an okay day, Mads. I honestly haven't done a whole heck of a lot today. I guess that's true for most days. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Marcine Gummy. What did I even do today? Like, I adjusted some things for the stream, but that didn't take me very long. Like, I told you guys last week I wanted to get chat on the screen for, like, the YouTube archive. But the one I was using didn't look good over light backgrounds. And then I remembered that I had this thing, this, like, chat thing that goes with my other stuff, my alerts and everything. and it has like sort of a background to it, which helps. So I did that, and then I set up a little layout quickly for adding my phone later when Miltank Spotlight starts. But what the heck did I do today? Like nothing. What did I do? I really don't know. I watched some internet stuff, some streams, and some TikToks, and oh, Sammy, I did gossip a little, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, boring day, I guess. I'll take it though. It's nice to have days where I don't feel like I'm doing a million things. Treated yourself with some ice cream, yum. Are we getting any of the Hoenn sitting cuties? You know, I guess not. I don't know if there are any like Gen 3 Pokemon that I feel like I have to have plushies of, like I did with Gen 2, for example, you know? It's been a good work from home day, Chelsea. That's good. Took a 5-hour nap. Can't nap. Tootie, you would actually probably enjoy the tea, but I don't want to talk about it on stream. Oh, literally Bobby just asked anyway. What's going on with the scalpers? I mean it's did we expect anything different? We knew that this McDonald's promotion was coming, and we knew that they were all gonna sell out, and we knew that people were gonna be greedy. And whatever, man. I just can't, like, not that I cared much about McDonald's promos to begin with ever, but like I just can't do Pokemon cards anymore. It's so hard to keep up, you know, and they're so expensive and so hard to come by, as everyone during this pandemic has gotten back into it, and there's more layers to it than that, but like I just can't. I don't have the mental capacity anymore. It's fun, don't get me wrong. I love opening Pokemon cards. I did get those 2 boxes of what do you call it? Literally couldn't tell you the set name. I have such bad brain today, but you know, the set with the Celebes in it that I wanted. That was the last thing I bought. Josh got me like some cards for Christmas. You know, like it's fun, but I can't. It's too much anymore. It's too much. Meryl Streep, thank you for the 33-month resub. How are you doing? Speedy, thank you for the 24 months, the 2 years. What's going on? No toy in the world can even make me go to McDonald's. So to be fair, nowadays for me, it's not like McDonald's has ever been very vegetarian friendly anyway. So what am I gonna do? They don't offer like, they don't even offer a good veggie burger. They're like, yeah, you can get a burger with no meat on it, but like that's not food. Like that's bread and lettuce, like, you know what I mean? So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna order a Happy Meal for? I can't eat the food, you know? Hey, Bug. What's up, Laura? We are back on the Impidimp grind. I was like, listen, I haven't done this in a while. Now, I haven't gone to McDonald's in a long time, and I haven't like tried to get food, you know, as a vegetarian from McDonald's ever. I've eaten like their fries and stuff. Not vegan, by the way, because I'm fairly certain they cook all their stuff in the same like animal fat, but whatever. Doesn't bother me. Anyway, the last I knew of as far as McDonald's goes is they literally didn't offer, like, they don't offer anything. But you could order, oh well, you could order, you know, Big Mac with no meat patties, which, like, okay. I find it interesting too because, like, you would think McDonald's is like the #1 fast food chain. I don't know numbers wise, money wise, if they like literally are, but like, who doesn't know what McDonald's is, right? I could talk about like Jack in the Box or Carl's Jr. or something, and like those are places that are big, but there are plenty of people who aren't gonna know what those are. Like, everyone knows what McDonald's is. McDonald's is McDonald's, right? And they don't have any kind of vegetarian anything. Burger King at least has their Impossible Whoppers now, which are fine. You know? But like, everywhere I go, Carl's Jr., really good Beyond Burger burgers, or like I don't know, I don't get fast food. I'm like, what else is there? I don't know. It just surprises me that McDonald's, of all places, is so late to the game. They did say, though, I don't know if it's this year or next year, they're coming out with a they're coming out with a veggie burger. Or maybe it's one of those meat replacements. I can't remember which. But isn't it called like the McVeggie, or the Mc, it's something, McPlant! That's what it is, Lucas. It's like such a bad name. I mean, finally, right? Finally. Farmy, thank you for the 35-month resub. What are you doing? What are you doing? How are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, jeez. Chipotle is your weakness. See, Chipotle is great as a vegetarian. Chipotle is lit, actually, now. I really miss Taco Time. They're like a Pacific Northwest chain, and they have the best veggie burritos. Oh my god. You know, Taco Bell isn't that great either, but Taco Bell has options. McDonald's just plain doesn't. If you want to go to Taco Bell and get anything on their menu and just replace the meat with like beans, for example, you can. But I think they're also coming out with some kind of specific vegetarian menu in the coming days here. Time Sorcerer, thank you for the 6-month resub. We are in fact still looking for the Impidimp somehow. Indeed, indeed. We're doing good. Doing all right. I'm making you hungry, sorry. That's to be expected, I suppose. I'm always talking about food. I'm sure UK Mackie says veggie burgers. UK in general, I know like your KFC had like a vegan chicken sandwich. Like, we don't get any of that stuff here. We don't have like veggie burgers at McDonald's, or KFC don't have stuff, which like is fine because KFC is not that good anyway, and neither is McDonald's. Arguably, none of these whatever. But yeah, like, we don't get that stuff here. I don't know why. Oh, I miss Veggie Grill too. I have a Veggie Grill gift card still, so like the next time we're able to go into Chicago or something. Ugh. What's up, Jade? How you doing? I know, that's a funny memory, Chelsea. Yeah, the fries are vegan in the UK too. I've heard that. They're definitely not here. I'm fairly certain all the McDonald's fries are fried in like some kind of animal fat product, you know what I mean? Chicago is the closest to you, yeah. Yeah, probably. Listen, I'm not trying to insult Indiana, but it's Indiana. I guess I'm surprised a place like Indianapolis doesn't, just because like with your convention center and everything, I don't know. Please insult. The only reason Illinois has anything on you is because we have Chicago, and that's it. Thank God we have Chicago, but really, they're our only saving grace. So. I'm curious now. I want to look up what McDonald's fries are fried in the US, because I'm like 90% sure they're not vegan, even though they're literally just potatoes and they should be very easily made without animal product. Okay, I'm actually, so this is from tasteofhome.com, whatever that is. But this says, oh, an ad just got in my way. Like most fried foods, McDonald's fries are cooked in vegetable oil. That makes sense. To mimic the chain's original oil blend, okay, so it's changed, which was mostly beef tallow. The oil is laced with chemical flavoring to replicate that mouth-watering smell. In other words, that delicious scent we know and love is actually the smell of potatoes cooked in beef fat. So I have always cooked my potatoes in vegetable oil, and I've never thought, you know what this is missing? Beef. But it looks like maybe now it's technically vegetable oil, but there's a chemical in it to make it smell like the beef? I don't know, man. Burry, thank you for the resub. How are you? Beefy French fries. So I'm curious. You learn something new every day. Does McDonald's consider their fries vegan now? Sadly, no. Even the French fries at McDonald's aren't vegan, at least not in the US. Some other countries do have vegan fries, but if you're in the US, pass on the fries. Updated for 2021. Hold on. What does this one say? This cracks me up. It shows UK, USA, Canada, Australia. Vegetarian ingredients. UK, Canada, Australia. Yes. USA. No. Vegan ingredients. UK, Canada, Australia. Yes. USA. No. But then there's one that says guaranteed free of contamination, and only the UK has a yes on that. So I don't know what that means, but like, oh my God, what are we eating? We're just constantly eating beef here, apparently. Why doesn't my food smell like beef? In the UK, McDonald's fries are known as chips, and they are made from potatoes, vegetable oil, sugar, and salt. Sounds like a French fry to me. In other countries, the ingredients list is pretty long and may include beef, milk, and various chemicals. Like, I knew fast food wasn't good for me, right? We knew that. But I guess I didn't, like, think about it enough. Vegans who like to travel should be aware that McDonald's fries are not vegan in every restaurant in the world. In some cases, they're not even suitable for vegetarians. So, okay, the US ingredients don't even list vegetarian ingredients. So what are they making? Are they still using beef, whatever? Various chemicals. Okay, the US. McDonald's French fries in the US are not suitable for vegans or vegetarians. If you're strict, every person's different. Because they contain beef and milk. Years ago, McDonald's fries were cooked in lard, animal fat. When McDonald's switched to vegetable oil, customers complained. Oh my God, we're so gross here. So beef flavoring was added to adjust the taste. US McDonald's French fries have the following ingredients: potatoes, vegetable oil, natural beef flavor with wheat and milk derivatives. dextrose, sodium acid pyrophosphate to maintain the color, and salt. So wait, the UK list was literally potatoes, blend of non-hydrogenated vegetable oils, sunflower and rapeseed, dextrose, predominantly added at the beginning of potato season, and salt. And in the US, the ingredients are potatoes, vegetable oil, natural beef flavor, dextrose, sodium acid pyrophosphate to maintain color, and salt. I don't know why I'm surprised. I should not be. But like, wow, you know? The famous lawsuit. In 2001, McDonald's was sued by several vegetarians and Hindus because the company didn't disclose that its fries were flavored with beef tallow. The company apologized and paid out $10 million. However, they didn't change the ingredients, and McDonald's fries in the US still contain beef to this day. I remember the McDonald's coffee lawsuit, but I didn't know there was a French fry lawsuit. I don't know, man. Luis, thank you for the 60-month resub. 5 years, dude. Unreal. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't remember when it was. It was a little while ago. But this poor old woman got a coffee from McDonald's that was... And I don't remember the temperature, but McDonald's used to serve their coffee at a temperature that like literally was unsafe to consume or whatever. And so she spilled her coffee. She got 3rd-degree burns. Like, it was really, really bad. And I'm pretty sure she won. It was like boiling. Yeah, it was like 200 something degrees Fahrenheit. I swear to God. Now I'm Googling. My Google searches are like all McDonald's today. All because of Pokemon. McDonald's coffee lawsuit. That's the word I'm looking for. If I could type, holy cow. Okay. 1994. I knew it was a while ago. You guys weren't even born yet. All you babies. She was a 79-year-old woman. She suffered 3rd-degree burns in her pelvic region when she accidentally spilled the hot coffee in her lap after purchasing it from a McDonald's restaurant. Hospitalized 8 days and underwent skin grafting, followed by 2 years of medical treatment. Which is crazy because I remember at the time, well, not at the time because I was 3 years old in 94, but like I remember people talking about it and like making fun of this poor old woman, like, oh my God, you sued McDonald's because your coffee was hot? Did you want it to be cold? But like, if you look into it, it was really bad. Vyaz, thank you for the 19-month resub. What is going on? Hang on though, I want to keep reading this. Liebeck's attorney argued that at 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit, McDonald's coffee was defective, claiming it was too hot and more likely to cause serious injury. I swear to God, I read that there was like a McDonald's statement that literally said like, we sell our coffee at uningestible temperatures or something like that. And that's what I wanted to find, but I can't. But yeah, like, so almost 200 degrees. So I guess not boiling. I guess that would make sense that it wouldn't be over boiling, obviously, but still. There's a little wiggle room between, yeah, it being too cold and 200 degrees. McDonald's corporate policy was to serve it at a temperature that could cause serious burns in seconds. She was wearing sweatpants that absorbed the coffee and kept it against her skin. Yeah, she suffered 3rd-degree burns, like I said, and all that. Mrs. Liebeck offered to settle the case for $20,000 to cover her medical expenses and lost income, but McDonald's never offered more than $800. So the case went to trial. They ended up paying her like over $500,000, I think, too, at the end of the day because of it. There was another one in 2018. Let me look that one up because I guess I'm not familiar. Still regarding coffee? Oregon McDonald's sued after teenage girl scalded by a cup of hot water. Huh. I guess this one wasn't as nationally known, maybe? A rural Oregon McDonald's franchise is being sued, this is 2018, for $1.56 million after a 14-year-old girl allegedly suffered serious burns after being scalded by a cup of hot water. What a dial. Thank you for the biddies. Partial thickness burns are often referred to as second-degree burns, so not as bad, but still, she got injured as well. Anyway, now that we're all brushed up on our McDonald's... Oh no, my counter's been on the wrong thing, I think. I want to say I did at least 2 more there. I may have messed that up. Now that we're all, now that we are all, brushed up on our McDonald's lawsuit knowledge. Fire Mouse, thank you for the 24-month resub. 2 years. How you doing? 3rd-degree burn, I think, is the worst kind of burn you can get. Yeah. Yeah, it was very, very hot. Ethan old tofu? Tofu, something, ethanol tofu. I can read, like I said before. I'm very literate. Ethanol tofu is what it says. Thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you for being awesome and hanging out. There are 4th-degree burns? Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I remember the little old lady in the hot coffee, but I didn't know about the more recent one. Once read a story on the malicious compliance subreddit. Uh-oh, that sounds like a bad place. About a coffee shop worker making a coffee at increasingly higher temps because this one lady said that it wasn't hot enough. No suits came of it, but these stories reminded me of it. Yeah. We're gonna hit 5,200 soon. I don't know why I'm like still hung up on the beef thing in the McDonald's French fries. Like I knew it was a thing, but I guess I'm just like not even surprised because like that's I'm not surprised, but just like the fact that they changed their recipe and did just use vegetable oil, but people were like, this doesn't taste as good, so they brought back the beef. It's just, you know, very American, I suppose. It's National Pizza Day. You made bug snack stickers? Aw. It means that their spawns are increased Pikapi, but their shiny odds are not. So like you can get a shiny. But yeah. Doritos made a version that didn't have the dust and tasted the same, but people didn't like it, so they didn't release it. Huh. Speaking of Doritos, have you guys gotten your 3D Doritos? When Ashley stayed with us last weekend. Last weekend? 2 weekends ago? 2 weekends ago. She brought some of the new 3D Doritos. You're okay. I'm not a big Dorito person to begin with, and also I can't eat a lot of chips right now anyway, but I tried them. $5,200. Oh, you got a shiny one, Contra? I was telling Sammy earlier, I was thinking about it. I don't know if I've ever gotten a shiny during a spotlight hour. None stand out to me anyway. I always do them, you know, I always try. But Miltank would be a fun one. Just because it's, I don't know, Miltank. Like the ranch ones, the chili ones are okay. I thought I was gonna like the ranch ones more. They're like some kind of spicy ranch. Because I do like Cool Ranch Doritos better than nacho cheese Doritos. But I was surprised. I liked the, they were like chili nacho cheese. And the ranch ones didn't taste as ranchy as I would have liked them to be. So I surprisingly liked the, for the 3D Doritos, I liked the nacho ones better. I'd try them if they weren't spicy. I can't do spicy. I like spicy personally, so I was okay with that. Only had the spicy nacho ones here. Only tasted spice, not nacho. Yeah, honestly, it's funny you say that because like I liked the nacho ones more than usual, and I usually don't like the regular nacho cheese ones, so there definitely was something different about those for sure. It's nipple weather. Yeah. Okay, so like I haven't heard people say it's nipple weather, but I feel like you hear people say like nipply. Nippy, yes, but like literally just saying that it's so cold your nipples get hard. I've heard that. Not often. It's not a... I don't think it's super commonly said, but... Yeah, right? Of all, like... It's so funny, Americans are too prude to say nipple weather. Like, even that's too far. Even though every human has nipples, right? And even though boobs are great, truly, I wholeheartedly believe that they're great, the nipples serve a function. And then for women anyway, they're not like, nipples aren't like inherently sexual. Plus men walk around with their nipples out, so like why are we afraid to say nipples, you know? Wait, what, Jade? My roommate in college had a third nipple that she insisted on showing me, and I was like, I really wish you hadn't shown me that. I don't know you very well, and you just showed me your third nipple. It's true. It was an interesting year of my life in general. Really. Mudda poop. Welcome to the nipple chat. Thank you for the 13-month resub. How have you been, Mudda poop? Yeah, I don't remember the conversation or the context. I feel like we were just casually talking and she mentioned that she had a third nipple and then was just like, whoop, you know, and I was like, oh, well, okay. So there it is. To be fair, that's one of the much more tame interactions with my college roommate. I'd rather her show me her extra nipples on a regular basis than half of the other stuff she did. So bum. I'm trying to think of like even a single story I could tell that wouldn't cross a line or be like, I don't want to be mean to her. I hated her at that time, but I don't want to be mean. She was just not my favorite person that I got to know. That's all. But she also constantly took my stuff. Like, we had a little mini fridge and I was like the only one that would buy things for it. She just took my stuff all the time, and I was like, one time I made a comment, like she took a soda or a popsicle or something out, and I was like, are you gonna ask me if you can have that? And she like laughed. I was like, no, I'm serious. Like I buy all the stuff and you eat it and drink it. Like what? You don't even ask me. At that point I was so done with her though, so I was like, I just said everything that came to my mind all the time. Every time. Or like I brought a TV to the dorm and I didn't care if she used it. It was in the middle of the room, like we can share, right? But she would take the TV remote into her bed with her every night and fall asleep with it in her bed, and I was like, can we maybe not? Because now either I have to stick my hand in there and take it if you're asleep and I'm not. So if I want to, I could use the buttons on the TV. I was like, or I just gotta wait until the morning until you decide to put it. I don't know. It's just weird. That was like that's like the little stuff that she did, but it was like tons of little stuff where I was like, oh God. Go in the dressing room in the house and they'd all be chatting while soaking their nipple piercings in shot glasses. Oh man. I would not have fit in. I don't think. Was it like, did you have like your own toilet then, Mudda Poop? Because like in my dorm, it was the situation of a million girls in the hall and then like bathrooms with tons of showers and toilets and sinks. But like some people in like the more expensive housing had like suites or whatever, where they'd either have their own toilets or like 2 or 3 rooms would share a bathroom. I don't know. That's a lot though, yeah. I mean, it's your first time on your own, usually, for a lot of people. So we're all just figuring it out, right? God, the dorm bathrooms too. Hated everything about that. Hated showering in them because like they just felt dirty even though they were showers. But I'll never forget like the first week I was in school, like the first week I had been there. Also my floor, I swear to God, it was like party central and I hated it so much. Everyone was so loud. Everyone was always drinking. Like it was just, I hated it so much. I hated everything about that dorm, including my roommate. But I remember stumbling upon this girl thrown up in the toilet and, you know, very likely hungover, drunk, whatever. And I just was like, hey, are you okay? Which like in retrospect, maybe a dumb question, but like if she needed help, I don't know how sick you are. Like I can get you help. I'm just asking. She gave me like a death stare and I was like, okay, bye. Never talk to anyone again. No, I'm just kidding. I had one girl who lived right next to me. She was in the room right next to me and she was very nice and we would watch Glee together. But other than that, I don't think I talked to anybody on my floor. Corwick, thank you for the 25-month resub. Apparently past 2 years. Indeed. Thank you for that. The Glee times, yep. I remember watching it. We would watch it in my dorm for some reason. My friend who lived in a different building would come watch it, and the girl who lived next door would come over and watch it, and the 3 of us would watch it every week. Glee did not age well. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of history with that show and those characters and people, huh? Met one of my best friends in the dorm room at 6 a.m. She was puking and in between pukes was typing her essay for class. Oh my God. That feels like a very, like the definition of college, I feel like. Which is why I left college. Because it was not for me. I did put little stickies on my mirror. They were cute though. I feel like it's difficult. I feel like it's maybe common that people don't have the best experience when they're like freshmen and they're stuck with a random person as a roommate because, like, you know, you just never know. Everyone's different. People can become great friends, of course. But I know Josh, he had like a very similar experience his freshman year, and like it was the same year. We were at different schools though. We were always just sharing stories with each other. But our awful roommates, or if like one of us would go you know, spend the weekend at the other person's school if he came and visited me, or vice versa. Like it was always a matter of like, okay, well, I'm gonna go stay with Josh the weekend his roommate is gone for the weekend. I think I only stayed there once while his roommate was there, and it was like it was not pleasant. And my roommate never freaking left the room, so every time Josh visited, she was there. All day. All night. She never left. Did she show Josh the third nipple? Probably. I'll ask him. I have no idea. He did get to know her pretty well because she was always there. So like whether he was visiting me or like he and I were Skyping or something, like she was always there. He would talk to her one time I was doing laundry And I got an email. There was like an email system like, your clothes are done in the washer. And I was like, oh, I gotta run down to the laundry room. I'll be right back. I was like, here, Josh, you can talk to so-and-so. I didn't think she would do anything, but she sat down at my desk and talked to him the whole time about like how she's been working out and like was showing him her muscles and stuff. And when I came back, he was like, fuck you. He was like, how could you do that to me? I was like, I didn't know she was actually gonna sit down and talk to you. Like, it was being funny. She did. She told him how she worked out more than him. She was so tiny too. Like, sure, maybe she worked out. She never left the freaking room. Where are you working out, girl? Ugh. It's funny. I'm gonna text him. Be like, did she ever show you her third nipple? Let's see what he says. Plot twist, she's watching you right now. I mean, we didn't get along. I don't like hate her or anything. I had a really bad experience and she was a part of that. But I mean, like, by the end of the year, man, I was cursing her out every day. I was yelling at her for pissing me off. She'd call her mom and like cry to her mom, and I'd yell at her mom like from the other half of the room. Like, I don't think it's a secret that I did not enjoy being in her presence. Josh says she did not, thank God. I was in a double by myself and then a bathroom that led to another double. That is how Josh lived for 2 years in college too. Oh no, actually he was in his room by himself. He was in this like tiny room. I don't know how he lived there, honestly. Like, it makes sense in a college setting, but like, it was so tiny. He had like little kitchenette, but I mean, like, everything was miniature. It was pink. His stove and like his oven and all of that was pink. I mean, it was something. But he shared a bathroom with the guy next door to him. And I'll never forget one time when I was visiting him, I had a tummy ache. Okay, I was trying to leave. Like, it was supposed to be the day I was driving back to my school, and I'm stuck on his toilet for like an hour. And I'm like, the only thing I can think of the whole time is like, what if this guy next door has to use the bathroom and I'm just sitting in here with the door locked for an hour? Like, I felt so bad. It was funny. Commuter schools are the way to go. Honestly, if I could go back in time, I never would have gone to like a 4-year university. I would have gone straight to community college first. Like, I would have figured out my shit, you know? But there's all that pressure in high school. Hey, you're still a child, but tell me what you want to do for the rest of your life. And then go spend tens of thousands of dollars doing that. And you're stuck because you've now spent tens of thousands of dollars. It's funny too, because I was like a good hour, maybe an hour and a half away from home, and I would still drive home on the weekends all the time because I hated being there so much. Not bad when I actually get to be there, yeah. I did take some classes too, like at my community college, and they were much better classes. Like, I don't know if part of it was just not having to be in the big university and dorm setting and stuff, or if like I really just liked those teachers better, and I don't know, I didn't hate those classes nearly as much. Do blue cows produce blueberry milk? Yes. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I think so. I think that the vibe is changing a little bit, at least. Like, hopefully. Like, my kid, my kid can do whatever they want, you know what I mean? They want to go to school, they know what they want to do, sure. But if they're like me, when I was 18, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't want to make that decision right now. I felt forced, you know? Oh, well, you're a loser if you don't go to like a 4-year university. Oh, you're gonna go to the community college? Oh, like, I don't know, there was like this stigma around it. It was gross. Whatever, you know? I just think it's silly that we're all expected to like follow the same path. Be yourself. Figure yourself out. It's okay. Feel like I wouldn't have figured out what I wanted to do art if I went to community college. Yeah, would have just stayed in science longer and wasted more time. Sure. I think that's like, I mean, everyone's experience is different, but I think that like in general that still kind of stems from the idea of like you have to like figure it out and go do something right now, like the second you're out of high school, you know? Graduated high school a year and a half ago and can confirm that it's getting a lot better. That's good. Definitely a stigma for that, yeah. Went to community college my last 2 years of high school and I liked it much better than my first 2 quarters at university right now. You know what? So there were 2 schools I looked at. So I went to NIU, Northern Illinois University, for 1 year. That's what I ended up doing right out of high school. But I was looking at that school, and I was looking at this school called Carthage, which is in Kenosha, Wisconsin. So it was like, you know, I was in the middle of them. Which was a private and I think religious school. So I think that there would have been like some required religious classes and stuff like that. And I visited both schools and everything like that. I think I probably would have had a better experience in a lot of ways had I chosen to go to Carthage. But number one, it was more expensive. And it's really sad that that was like part of the decision making, but it was. I think a lot of the things I experienced would have been better at this smaller school. However, now, with where I'm at currently, I think it would have been a really big struggle had I been required to take those religious classes. So there was a little give and take in that regard. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing, and I felt like I had to make a decision because everybody else was making a decision. Right? Gadzooks, thank you for the 22-month resub. Appreciate it. I'm doing all right. Kind of like same old every day, you know? Getting through it. To go on stage and introduce ourselves in our college plan / major. I would have rather died. Are you kidding? No, I couldn't have done that. In New England, there are a lot of very good engineering schools. You know what's funny? When I was looking at schools, I was looking at this school in Massachusetts. I don't even remember what it was called, to be honest with you. Literally because I thought, oh, I can go live with my stepsister, who I didn't really know that much, right? Like, at all. And I can get away from my family, and I can be all the way on the other side of the country. Didn't do that, obviously. That would have been probably very bad, too. What? 1? I know. I know. Josh is like weirded out because I called her my stepsister. Because like literally, I have a stepsister and a stepbrother. But we were all adults when our parents got married, and we live in 3 different states. And I've been in the same, I've seen them like physically in person like twice, you know? So it's very weird to call them that. Hi.
Huh?
Oh, you gonna treadmill?
Are you upset about that?
No, just close my door, please.
Me. Use the Leo. That's
Oh.
Listen to my book. Is anybody in Renee's chat familiar with the book series and or television series called The Expanse? Because that's what I'm listening to right now as an audiobook. It was a sci-fi slash then Amazon bought it. It's just like an Amazon Prime series, sci-fi.
Zoe!
It's very interesting. I'm into it. Nice.
I feel like I've heard of it. Seen the TV series and liked it a lot. Yeah, I've like heard of it, but I'm very unfamiliar.
Very good. Surprisingly realistic sci-fi ideas.
Hi, puppy.
I mean, well, I don't know about realistic, but it's like the world is grounded in like very particular stuff.
You're a good girl, Zoe. She's just standing there. Yeah, I don't know how we got on this topic, but I was reminiscing about all of my wonderful roommate stories.
Is he sorry?
He wants attention.
Are you sure that this can be?
Yes, Josh.
Can you imagine if all this time?
It's not. It can be shiny. It's been done many times, just not by me.
Nipples.
Yeah, I don't.
How did nipples come up?
We were talking about cold weather, nipply weather.
Ah.
I think. I don't know how that then transitions to my roommate showed me her third nipple.
I don't think it's called nipply weather.
Like,
you mean nippy weather?
Nippy weather, but people have said like,
oh, it's quite nipply.
no, not nipply, but people have made comments about it being so cold that their nipples get hard, but they don't say it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Tootie was saying that like they just say it's nipple weather, and that made me giggle. And I said I've definitely heard of people saying, you know, nipple weather, but not the words nipple weather. Nipple season. I don't know, man. Oh, yeah. Jade mentioned being born with,
How about being born with a shiny?
thumbs or something?
Oh my god!
Instead of extra nipples.
Shiny!
And I was like, oh, my roommate had an extra nipple and she showed it to me.
No, you have to freak out too. There are the people that have you on another tab.
No.
Shiny Impidimp!
No, it's pink. He's wrong. He lies.
Ah, I got at least somebody. You gotta keep them on their toes.
Tuber! Oh, he has stupid ear again. Buddy, you're so cute.
Shiny!
Okay, but if you do it 2 times in a row.
No. Here's the best part is when you actually get it, no one will believe you.
Why would that be a good thing?
Humor.
Oh,
I
okay.
lock both dogs in.
If they want.
Oh,
Zoe...
well, you found it.
Yeah, Zoe usually doesn't mind being in here with me, but Chewy doesn't tend to
Came running from my kitchen.
prefer it.
Here I am ruining.
Sorry
lives.
he's here, guys.
Here when it is shiny, don't say anything.
Okay.
Shiny and
Well, you still said something.
oh.
You said don't say anything.
Are you doing the Pokemon Go stuff or not?
Yeah, it starts at 6.
Oh, okay, so it is.
Yeah. Schubert, come back here.
Here's the thing though, now you have so many more active viewers. They're like, ooh, my attention.
You're so annoying. Oh my god. It would be funny if you were sitting here doing like dramatic reactions to every non-shiny.
Shiny Pangoro!
And then if it actually showed up shiny, like what would you do? I think you would actually lose your mind.
Sammy, I bought the Godzilla top half. It was available in the shop.
Oh yeah, he got half today. I don't want to talk about Fall Guys. Let's not bring up that game. Fall Guys and I are not on speaking terms right now. Yep, back in Central Time. Hey Sheldon, how have you been? I remember one of my first streams was Josh talking about SpongeBob and he said Peak Bob. I do remember the Peak Bob days, yeah.
Impidimp encounter! Yeah, I do.
Alright, well it's been real. I hope I get this shiny while you're not in here. Okay, but you won't be in here watching it live.
You guys gonna go in or out?
Chewy's leaving.
Go in or out?
Okay, both of the dogs are leaving. Fine, I see how it is. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. That one got me. No. Don't even humor him. I took a really cute picture of Josh and the dogs earlier. Wait, I gotta show you guys. I'm working in a different tab. I'm sorry that he is the way he is. Look at it, they were all cuddling on the couch. I sent this picture to Sammy and her response was about Josh's dump truck, so it was supposed to be focused on the dogs. Dean Arcio, thank you for the resub as well. Appreciate it. He's very red today. He has a red t-shirt and red pants on. He wears those red pants a lot though, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like them on him. Even though they're just like sweats. They're nice. They're kind of form-fitting, but not tight, you know? And he likes the color red. So he got them in red. You get the same ones in gray, I think, too. Yeah, baby seems to be growing too big for him. I saw your tweet and was shook. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Baby's like, let me look at what the app says baby is. Almost or at like a foot. Oh yeah, no, 25 weeks. We're like 13 inches. I mean, that's crazy. The other day, baby was kicking. So baby kicks like every day or makes movements. I call it kicks, but who knows what baby's doing in there, right? I feel movement every day. It's great. I love it. Sometimes it's more uncomfortable than others. Every once in a while, baby's touching things that don't feel good. But the other day, I felt movement so far to the side like I had never felt before. And I don't know if he was like stretching out, and so he like, you know, hit all the way to the side. It was just crazy. I was like, wait, how are you reaching? Like, how are you that big, you know? Taking a picture of her belly every week, yeah. I try to take it every week on a new week. I've missed a couple weeks. But when I look back at like the first time I was like, I don't know, maybe 13, 14 weeks, and I would be like, oh yeah, I can see a little bump. And now when I compare it to now, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I even, like, I don't know, it's just crazy. My belly is there now. Yeah, thinking about things moving in me makes me queasy. I get it. It's weird. It's like, it's a very unnatural feeling. But as new and weird and sometimes scary as everything is, every time I feel movement, whether it's good or bad, I'm like, yes, great, do it again. You know? Burry, thank you for gifting a sub to Sheldon. She can't deflect it as saying she had a big lunch anymore. But see, that's a good thing. Because for a while, I'd look in the mirror and I was like, I just look like I ate way too much. Now, I look in the mirror and I'm like, I look pregnant. You know? Which I prefer over just looking like I ate too much food. Because arguably, I already looked like that before I was pregnant. Any food cravings? Not a ton. I have this constant craving for fried chicken, but it's almost become like a gag at this point because obviously I haven't been eating it because number one, I don't eat meat, and number two, I have gestational diabetes. But like when we're watching Drag Race and stuff, there's always fried chicken commercials where like Ashley will text me and be like, yeah, I just had chicken. I just had fried chicken. Like, you know. But honestly, not crazy cravings like I was expecting. I think that if I didn't have the diabetes, it might be different because I don't really have a choice. Like if I want to eat something one day, that's fine. It's not going to kill me. But I have to be really, really good every day and be careful with my diet, you know? I don't really have a choice. I think that if I didn't have that restriction, and I was just hungry and wanted to eat whatever, and I didn't have to think about the diabetes, I would just be eating everything all the time. Like I probably would have gained so much more weight. I've gained like 5 pounds tops since getting pregnant. And I think I would have easily gained like 15 pounds if I wasn't, you know, behaving myself. My mom told me she gained 80 pounds with me, and I was like, ma'am? Mel, what's going on? Oh my God, she can't wait to feel her. Like, seriously? Like, I just feel like you're at that point where everything gets more and more exciting and crazier. Like, finding out the sex is huge, I think, for a lot of people. I started feeling movement. I think the average is between like 20 and 24 weeks. And I think I started feeling movement towards like the earlier part of that. And like, seriously, the second you feel, the first few movements feel like little flutters, like little butterflies or something. And then shortly after that, I started feeling like more prominent movements, kicks, punches, whatever. Baby's doing somersaults in there. And like, it goes from 0 to 100 and it's just like the best. It is the best. Bear Slice, I am doing well today. How are you? Guys, I'm gonna take a really quick break. It's almost 6. I gotta go pee. I pee a lot and I have heartburn a lot. That's my biggest complaint about this second trimester so far. Which, by the way, I'm getting dangerously close to the 3rd trimester and I'm not ready. Hi Alquana, you had a migraine. I hope you're feeling better. Let me go pee really quick. I want to be back before 6 o'clock so we can do Miltank. So give me a few minutes, okay? And then we'll keep hunting. BRB. Thank you, friends, for waiting. Let me plug my phone in and do this thing, shall we? I grabbed a seltzer as well. A black cherry Waterloo. Hi, Dr. Twisticles. How you doing? Do not disturb. There we go. Okay. Let's see if everything's working. It's working! Okay, cool. Ouch. All right, so we're gonna drop an incense, so we're not gonna see that many Miltank, but maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna add Miltank to the title, just cause. Cow. All right. All right. You know, I'm gonna catch these. I think there's always bonus stuff. Oh, I broke it. All right. You need to stay connected. You need to stay connected. That's all I'm saying. You need to get it together. Why did it stop working? No, it's doing it via Okay, hold on. I don't want it to do it via Wi-Fi. I don't know why it stopped working all of a sudden. I wanted to do it via USB. Why? You know, why did I spend all this time getting it set up before stream? If this was gonna happen. It is connected. What do you mean? Why are there two instances open here? What did I do? Okay. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I just want cows, man. All right, well, we lost that cow, but that's fine. She was pink. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh my god, cows. I'll catch these guys in a second because they'll stay there. I'm gonna check this guy first. Okay. Gotta get my counter back on the Impidimp. Alright. Alright. Anybody get any shiny cows today? In their time zones? See you later, Viaz. Thank you for hanging. I don't know if you're still here or not. I was blabbing away and everything was broken for a sec. Friend back home in New York got 2? Jeez, this is a big cow. Look at this 1900 CP cow. Will Shiny Muna be added for Valentine's Day? I don't know. Is that a thing? What's up, Rebecca? How you doing? Oh, baby's moving. Right when I was talking about it. I should drop a lucky egg for the hell of it, too. Can you get Sylveon and go yet? I don't think so. Well, I'm not going to be catching any fire Pokemon, but I can catch the cows and transfer them at least for that. Didn't know this was a thing that was happening. Yeah, I usually am not up to speed on what the spotlight Pokemon are. It's literally always chat or like Twitter that reminds me. I am thankful for chat keeping me updated on Go stuff. Just finished working. You moved Sherb in today for your campsite? Cute. Yeah, well, we were talking about nipples earlier. That's why we were, we've come full circle. Oh yeah, Love Disc I saw coming up. That's a good one. Do you guys want to see something ridiculous? Okay, I tweeted it, but... Hey Toki, I'm feeling good today. This was from the Rocket research. This was from the first Suicune raid I did of 2 last week. And then these were the only 2 Entei raids I did that Tyler invited me to a couple weeks ago, or whenever that was. Roselia Community Day was over the weekend too, so I did that from home as well, but I just can't believe it. I don't know what's happening. I'm not mad, that's for sure. I'm not mad about it. I just never have this kind of luck and go, I feel like. Looking for that dumb bird in a max lair. Good luck. I want to catch this Miltank so that it's not there in the background tricking me thinking it's a new one. Out here with my go hacks, of course. My overdue Impidimp luck. My Impy luck, if you will, transferred to Go. I love Suicune's one of my favorite Pokemon in general, and I was a little disappointed in this game when I realized that I couldn't shiny hunt it because I caught it. It was like my first one when I was learning how to do the max raids and stuff, and I didn't know any better. And I literally was like, I don't know if we were sitting down to dinner or like what we were doing, but I was sitting next to Josh. My friend invited me, by the way, my friend from like elementary school, the first like Pokemon friend I ever had. We're like friends in Go, and he invited me to this Suicune raid, and I'm like, yeah, okay, sure. And it was shiny, and I like lost my mind. I was like, oh my god. Josh was like, what? Like, we couldn't believe it. Honestly, I feel like if you haven't played in a while, it's like gonna be more enjoyable for you to start back up, because there's probably a lot more regular content nowadays. Like for me, I'm all about doing events. If there's an event, a community day, whatever, I'll do that. Right? Or like this spotlight hour thing. They often have time, like limited research that can get you fun stuff. There was the Sneasel thing a couple weeks ago. Like there's, you know, there's honestly a lot of stuff happening. And then on top of that, there's raids, which I personally don't prioritize at all. I mean, as you can see, there's nothing here. There's a gym like way over there. Never been over there. You can do remote raids. You do have to like usually pay to do those though. Every once in a while you'll get a few free remote raid passes, but like whatever. I think there's honestly more going on now than ever. And like if you just like collecting for the decks or collecting shinies or whatever, it's pretty chill. Whoa, my ear is ringing. Cordy Minnow. Ouch. Thank you so much for the 8-month resub. How you been? Wild seeing Pokemon Go running at like 60 FPS. Okay, you know what's funny is it runs incredibly on my new phone is what it is. On my old phone, it was like not very smooth and choppy. And Josh used to always be like, oh, you where are all your frames? And I thought he was just being himself because he's a frame snob. Then I got this phone a couple weeks ago. We both were like, holy shit, look at Pokemon Go. So it's the phone, man. I don't know. He looked at some setting in my, I don't know what he looked up. He said I have like 120 hertz. I don't know, man. Ask him. He's the frame and screen snob, not me. What phone? It's the Galaxy S21 Plus, the newest Galaxy that just came out, but not the Ultra because that seemed excessive. Looks like a tech demo. That's so funny you guys are like commenting on it because I thought it was just because my old phone ran it so poorly, but I think it's just because this phone runs it so much better. I'll have to tell Josh. He'll get a kick out of the fact that you guys notice the frames. Yeah, I used to have to restart the app a lot on my old phone too, for like seemingly no reason. Things would just freeze, or like I'd go to boot it up and it just would sit on the loading screen, and I was like, oh, okay. Gonna head out, use Spatial. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging. Stop bouncing. It's the Spotlight Hour, Gamerama. So there are increased spawns for the hour. I'm not by any stops or anything, so I have to rely on my like single incense spawns, but it can be shiny, so I'm just like, hey, why not? Hi, Tad. It's especially noticeable on your 144 hertz computer monitor. Man, you sound like Josh. Cracking me up. Am I someone who has / wants houseplants? I want. Yes. Every time I have plants, I kill them though. I don't know how to get better at it. But I wish my house was covered in plants, to be honest with you. Look at all those milks. Yeah, Lunar New Year stuff. Whoops. I just chucked that ball. Gotta admit, I don't have the same knack for multitasking that I used to. Yeah, definitely mud a poop. We've gone full circle on the nipples. Oh man. I cannot sit comfortably today. No! Do the slightest little wiggle and I unplug it. Dang it. I'm still checking the cows. I'm just bummed that I keep disconnecting it from stream. What's your problem? I love how I had this like plugged in for like an hour earlier. Hang on, I'm gonna try a different USB. When I was getting everything set up, and I had no issues. It's very likely the cable I'm using, to be honest. Do you hear it disconnect? What the hell's wrong with you? So sorry for all the dings. I don't know why this is happening. I look at it wrong. It unplugs. Failed to connect. Why? I guarantee it's this cord, but I don't have another USB-C down here. I think I'm gonna... No, it's not my... Alright, here's what we're gonna do for the third time. We're going to close and relaunch. Wait, my app disappeared. I know that sounds crazy, but it literally is not on my phone anymore. And I'm very confused. What is happening? Hello? What? Install? Where'd you go? Something is happening and I don't know why. It's a horror movie. That's so weird. Okay, open. You want to try again, please? It's making me redo. Oh my god, you have to be kidding me. I have to redo the developer options and USB debugging. What the hell? I don't remember how to do this. Why is this happening? Oh my goodness. Oh no, it's already turned on. Why is this happening? Explain yourself. Okay, now if I open it on the computer, oh, Josh won't know anything about this. He doesn't use this. Not detected. Why? Josh doesn't use my phone. Okay, it's working again. Okay, it's working. Don't ask me why I have to re-add it to OBS. I don't know what just happened. Relaunching Pokemon Go. Aha! She lives. Okay. I could not tell you why this app Phantom deleted, but it did.
Everybody's saying my name in chat.
Oh, because they think you can help me, but you can't, and also I fixed it. You don't know shit about how this app works.
I don't. I'm smart, but I have no idea what that app is.
Literally, for no reason, it deleted itself off my phone mid-usage, and I had to reinstall it. Okay, good. Funny. Goldine! I don't know who you think you are. I'm not catching you out of spite. Oh, I should check my milks, shouldn't I? Okay, I was gonna transfer them for the 12 transfers, but I'll do that when the thing's over. He must have stream up on his iPad while he's on the treadmill. Hey, Sabrina. Where'd my cows go? Bring them back. Bring them back. You know what? I did cave and buy the Kanto ticket thing. I wasn't going to because I was like, ugh. But then I was reading the Pokemon that you can get. You like choose between two versions or whatever. And I think it's the red one. Actually has a bunch of Pokemon that I don't have shiny in Go yet. So I was like, oh, fine, I'm pathetic. I'll do it. Man, our cows are spawning less frequently now. I don't know why. I did a bunch of rocket battles for that research thing, right? I was really hoping to get a shiny shadow Pokemon, but it has not happened yet. Have you guys been lucky and gotten any of those shiny? Oh god, I don't want to bump the cord. I don't want to piss off my phone, but I gotta tip Zoe over. Okay. I'm not touching you. You're still plugged in. You're good. Okay. Oh, you tap on the ticket? I was gonna say I haven't figured out how to pick the version yet either. I have to do that. You got shiny Shadow Scyther. I've seen two people. One person that I know on like Facebook posted about it, and then I saw like a random tweet about it where they got a Meowth balloon, right? Battled Jesse and James and got shiny Scyther and other one. So sorry. I was like already a space case, but I'm telling you, pregnancy brain is so real. Pinsir? No. Yeah. Right? Look at this nearby. It's just cows. Just cows. Gonna go with green, Shuckle. I think I'm gonna go red, but before I pick it, I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna read the thing again. Pinsir was not coming to my brain. I was like, oh my god, what is that? What's that bug called? Hey Term, how's it going? Oh, to be a cow grazing. Maybe. Maybe not. Like, it'd be nice to be an animal without a care in the world. No bills, you know? No world burning down around them, no pandemic. But I feel like if we think about all the cows in the world, the majority of them are probably part of factory farming. And I don't know if I want to live that life either. It's weirdly hypnotic. Scyther got an evolution in Scissor, but there's no relation between Pinsir and Heracross. Really makes you think. Josh and I do like make the comment all the time though. We're like, man, I wish that we could just be like one of the dogs. Like, our dogs specifically live like the easiest lives. They're so spoiled. They get whatever they want. That sounds like a nice life. Being a dog. I really cannot believe this Impidimp. Truly. Oh, sign me up. Zoe streams and I just lay on the floor next to her. Oh my god. The life. Truly the life. There she is, just chilling. One Zoe potate. It was actually really cute. So Josh, when he left the room earlier, he closed the door because he's on the treadmill and the treadmill is like right outside my office here. And both of the dogs left because he was closing the door and they didn't want to be locked in. But when I took my break to go pee, I opened my door and Zoe was laying right there, right outside my door. She was right next to Josh on the treadmill. It was very cute. So then I went pee and I came back and she was in my room. She's like, wait, I changed my mind. I want to be in here with you. Oh, hi, Pixie Lux. We are still hunting this heckin' imp. It very much doesn't like me. You're close to winning over the idea of making a nursery, the nursery Pokemon themed. I'm super tempted. They make like Animal Crossing like sheets and stuff and blankets, like bedding. And obviously there's like plushies everywhere. Art on the walls, easy. Like I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to do an Animal Crossing nursery. Especially because, I don't know, like as I'm looking at baby stuff, everything is like either weirdly gendered or gray. You know? And I'm like, God, that's boring. But with Animal Crossing or Pokemon, colorful, no genders, it's good stuff. I'm thinking like, so that room right now, has blue walls. It's a nice blue. I don't know how to describe it other than it's just a nice blue. But like, it needs to be repainted. There's holes everywhere that the last owners like just left, and it needs to be cleaned up and spruced up. So I want to paint that room anyway. Like, if we're gonna turn it into a nursery, we might as well, you know, spruce it up a little. But I'm literally like, I don't know what color to paint it. I'm about to paint it gray. I don't know. I need an interior designer to come make a nursery for me. I saw a really cute Animal Crossing like mobile, like a baby mobile on Etsy. And it's so cute and really well made. It's very expensive. I get it because it's handmade and it's well made. But I'm like tempted to try and make my own so that I'm not spending that money. But I'm like, man, I'm about to do it. I'm about to turn this room into an Animal Crossing room, you know? Yellow or green. Yeah. So one of our rooms is yellow, again, left from the last owners. Josh's office is yellow. I like yellow as a color. I don't like the walls yellow, to be honest. Sammy, come on over, help me paint. But if I do gray walls, I could do one wall as like an accent color and do something fun. I don't know what, but something fun. I thought about being crazy and having like, doing one of those like projection murals, or like having Josh's mom come paint a mural because she's like an artist. But I'm like, maybe that's excessive. But they do make like wall decals. So what if we just put some Animal Crossing decals on the wall, right? Paint that wall like green or blue or something, like grass or sky, put the decals up. Perfect. Right? I don't know. We got to get rid of the bed in there before we can think about anything. Stop! I don't even want you! Bought a house last year. Dining room is yellow. Hated it at first, but the room gets really good natural light and it stays bright and sunny. Yeah. Okay, bye. Shattered Shamrock, what's going on? Also, we just hit 5,300, wow. Pokeball colors. I want Josh to repaint his office, his yellow office. And like I was saying earlier, he likes the color red. I think it'd be cool to do like gray walls and then one wall a red color. Like his accent wall could be red and it would be kind of neat. Going with gray is the main color, but accenting with purple. You know how I feel about purple. Alolan Doug Trios, how you doing? Not a whole lot. How are you? I'm doing all right. Also not a whole heck of a lot going on over here at the moment. Nice maroon tends to go with grays. Yeah. He would literally like leave the yellow walls and the Dr. Seuss quote and the glow-in-the-dark stars. I'm gonna take those stars and put them in the nursery. The old owners left glow-in-the-dark ceiling stars on the ceiling, and I'm like, great, thanks. I'm gonna put those in my baby's room now. Like, I just think it's funny. Like he would leave all that stuff up in his office and not give it a second thought, because like he just doesn't care, you know? I get it, like not everyone cares about interior design, and I wouldn't even say I care about it, but like, you know what I mean? But I'm over here like, nah, the yellow has to go. The Dr. Seuss quote has to go. Sorry. I do a carbuncle room. Hey, hello. There we go. Shiny Axew, 762 eggs. Nice, congrats. Yeah. I think a lot of this stuff too, I would have done already. Like painted walls at the bare minimum and stuff. Because we were not planning on getting pregnant after the move. Well, we were pregnant during the move and didn't know it, but like, you know what I mean? We weren't planning this, so a lot of things have taken the back burner during the past few months. But yeah, you're right. Like, it's our living space, and honestly, at our old house, I always felt like we did stuff. We hung things on the walls, but like, it never really felt like we really made our like imprint. You know what I mean? And I want this house to feel really like cozy and like us. Our downstairs, I feel like, is getting there because we have like our board game table down here, our big board game shelf. Josh has his like manga shelves, the NBA Jam machine. Like, it feels very like fun game room basement-y, and that feels like us, you know. The rest of the house just kind of exists, but getting there. Hawk Delta, thank you very much for the 11-month resub. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. You're painting this weekend? Yeah. I'm trying to like use the excuse of working on the nursery as the excuse to paint other walls in the house. I'm hoping Josh can get behind that because I'm gonna need help. I just saw that message, so I don't know if you're still there, Lucky, but have a good night. We're trying to pawn our bed off on Ashley because she's moving soon. If she doesn't need our bed, then we're gonna have to figure out a way to get rid of it. And I would really prefer it go somewhere where it can be used, but I know that like donating mattresses is kind of iffy. Like, most places don't take mattresses because of like bed bugs and whatever. Because I would hate to have to like just call one of those junk companies that just takes it and dumps it, you know? Because the bed is like literally 4 years old tops, like the mattress, and it's always been a guest room mattress, so it's not like it's slept on every night, you know? Like, it's in very good shape. Yeah, I remember you were spray painting and then all of a sudden there was snow the next day, Sammy. Good luck on the shiny hunts. Thanks, Kansas Rowlet. Hey. Love me some Rowlet. I have to double check with Goodwill because I know I've read that they do, but also from experience they don't. So I wonder if it's just like location by location. So I am gonna double check with like places like that if Ashley doesn't take it. Honestly, it's not a horrible idea to try and put it up on like Facebook Marketplace even. I really would just prefer somebody be able to use it, you know? No Kazan. Zoe looks real cute tonight. She looks real cute every night, but like, I don't know, man. Tell me she ain't looking real cute. Okay, well, you're just seeing the top angle of her. Just trust me, okay? There's good stuff down there. Oh. If dog, then cute, basically. Oh, man. I'm very uncomfy tonight. I don't know why. Did I add one there? I think I did. I see the pet commands. Do you not see them come up? A lot of people on the Kazan also bought 50 plus Happy Meals. Dude. Oh, the emotes. You might not be seeing the emotes. They're better Twitch TV GIF emotes. So if you're on mobile, you won't see them, or if you don't have better Twitch TV on your browser. Here, so that everybody can see them, can everybody do me a favor real quick here? And spam them really quickly so they show up on stream. The Pet Zoe, Pet Chewy. Oh, you can see him in the chat extension too, but chat's small on stream. Thank you. Thank you. That's what we wanted. Good stuff. It looks so funny alternating like that in chat because the hands kind of move like in opposite directions or whatever. It's good. It's good. Raz, thank you for the resub. I love you. Oh my god, the very nice 69-month resub. How's it going? How are you? My wonderful, talented, smart, kind, good-looking friend. Raz is getting purple carrot next week, and I'm excited. I just want to hear about the experience. One more convert. Doing my job over here. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know if we're gonna make one tonight since it's getting late and we'll probably do something quick for dinner, but I need to start sending you my food more often, Raz. My purple carrots anyway. Tepig! Who invited you? Sick throw, Renae. I am sore. What's up, Goober? Wasn't looking. Hi, Zoe. Oh, she's cute though. Hang on, Zoe. I gotta catch this cow. Pretty girl. Debating between pizza and tacos. I did hear it's National Pizza Day. I will admit, low-carb pizza is more challenging. Hi. You want me to open the door? I think Josh is done on the treadmill. Also, that's why it's so hot in here, so the door was shut. Cows! Oops, didn't mean to do that. Cause like, now that I have pizza on the brain, I really want like a deep dish. I want a spinach and artichoke deep dish pizza. Mmm. But I cannot. It's the spotlight hour for Miltank. There's like 13 minutes left. Schubert! How you doing? Good boy. Oh god, I'd do stuffed crust in a heartbeat too. Ooh, Magikarp! Who do you think you are? I am not catching you. You can leave. You can leave. Hi, buddy. Basically anything other than like really thin crust or like cauliflower crust. Can't have right now. Because the crust is where they hide the carbs. And carbs make my blood sugar go up. Baby's kicking. I love feeling it. I know it's all I talk about, but you know what? This is my life now. That's all you're gonna hear me talk about is being pregnant. Baby's going crazy. Oh my god, last night? Last night, baby was kicking like crazy. We were sitting on the couch. We were watching WandaVision, by the way. We finally watched all the current episodes. But I'm laying on the couch and I'm like, man, these are some big kicks, you know? So I take my phone and I lay it on my stomach. And we could see my phone going like boop, boop, you know? It was crazy. Yeah, baby's like, oh, pizza? Pizza? Count me in. It was funny because I had seen it move a couple times on my stomach, and I can never know when baby's gonna stop moving, you know? Josh is watching the show, and I want him to look at me for a second, but I don't want him to, like, you know, miss the show. I don't want to be annoying, and I'm like, just look really quick. Oh, shoot, look again. And he saw it. He thankfully saw it. We were both like, oh my god. It was cool. Chewy, what are you licking, sir? Good sir. Look who's here now. The Chudster. Chewy, yeah, that's my buddy. That's the cute one. You're good, Chooch. You're a good boy. Oh, Zoe just came back too. Oh, Queen's Gambit was so good too. We watched that finally somewhat recently as well, and we were hooked. The pretzel boy. Did you guys see Josh's tweet? He was laying like Chewy was laying like a weirdo last night. It was cracking us up. Oops. Ooh, you have ramen. Oh, that sounds so good too. Used to work at Babies R Us when they were in business. Are they? Oh. I didn't even realize they were gone, but I guess like Toys R Us is kind of gone too, right? So Babies R Us is gone? There's a baby store by us that I want to go to. We haven't been in yet. We don't really go into stores right now much, obviously. But I want to go and look at like baby furniture and stuff. I feel like it's going to be real and I'm going to be like, look at all the cute clothes, and I'm just going to want to buy everything. 9 months? Yeah, it does sound like a long time. And even early on in the pregnancy, we'd be like, oh, we have so much to do, but you know, we have time, obviously. And I think a big part of it too was the fact that like there was like the new year in between. So like we found out in 2020, but baby's not due till 2021. So in our brains, it's like, oh, it's not till next year. And then recently we were like, oh, we have like 3 months. I don't know when that happened, but hello. Oh, miss working there. Love seeing all the babies. Baby is moving again. I'm doing May. May 21st. There's probably a good chance though that I will either have the baby earlier, like, you know, be induced, or have to do an early C-section or something. But who knows? We're still figuring it all out. Hey, Chloe. If you're gonna do that, you can leave. How far along were you when you made your announcement? I want to say like 15 weeks, maybe. Is that right? Was it 10 weeks ago that I made the announcement? I guess yeah, it was like early December and now it's early February, so. I don't know. But also, I thought my due date was different then, so I guess it would have been 16 weeks. Long story. There was a lot of bad communication and whatnot, and it turns out, yeah, I'm actually due May 21st, not 28th. You were 2 weeks late. I was like 3 weeks early because I'm pretty sure my mom's due date was in May, but I was born April 13th. So. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either, awesome man. So usually when they, when you like first are figuring it out, you go off of your last period date, right? You can have really irregular cycles, which I do, which can make your ovulation time sporadic and you can have, you know, no idea. Generally, I'm told the rule of thumb is that when you have your first ultrasound, when you do your first ultrasound sometime in that like first trimester, early on in the pregnancy, babies all grow at the same size, so it's much easier for them to date them early on. As time goes on, babies grow at very different sizes, and, you know, for a ton of different reasons. So you may measure ahead, you may measure behind, doesn't mean a whole lot. You usually go on those early ultrasounds. And I guess the rule of thumb is like, unless the baby is like over a week different than that last period date, you don't change the date. And apparently baby was exactly 7 days in growth different. So initially I was told, yeah, the 28th is your due date. You probably ovulated late, which to me actually makes perfect sense knowing my body. But then randomly, like in the middle of the second trimester, I would go to different doctors, like my endocrinologist or like maternal fetal medicine, and they'd be like, okay, so May 21st is your due date. And I was like, what? No, no, it's not. Where'd that come from? So then I'm telling these doctors, like, I'm confused. Why is there this discrepancy? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, we'll talk to this so-and-so and da-da-da-da-da. And they're basically like, yeah, it shouldn't have been the 28th ever, which, like, whatever. A week doesn't matter. Baby's gonna come when baby comes. That doesn't change anything. But it was just like kind of frustrating, and also not everyone's on the same page, which is kind of important when you're going to doctors constantly and checking baby's growth. You know what I mean? Oh, fine. I can't look at it, Josh. Not for another 3 minutes. Baby's moving again. I really should check these, but I'm just gonna get rid of a few. There's only a couple minutes left anyway. Zoe, please leave it. I forget who the Animal Crossing birthday is for May 21st. Troublesome told me, I think, but of course I have forgotten. 28th was Renae the rhino, which is really funny. Is the 21st your birthday, Shattered Shamrock? Zoe, I'm gonna come kick your butt now. Oh. Whew. I don't think we're getting the blue cow tonight, kids. Ah, 21st is your dad's, 22nd is yours. Man, you were almost like the best birthday gift, huh? I mean, you probably still were, like, it's one day. My cousin had her baby on the same day that her husband was born and her husband's dad, I think. So the three of them, 3 generations, share a birthday. Isn't that crazy? Oh. Hey, Sorry Fox. I'm doing good today. 29! This is the dinkiest cow we've seen all day. She was cleaning up his birthday party when she went into labor. My God. Oh, it just hit 7 o'clock. Look at all my Pokemon are no longer cows. Oh well. Anybody in Central Time get a blue cow? Me and my mom and her dad were all born on the 28th. Like the same month too? That's so wild. Well, here are all the milks we saw. Considering I was relying on an incense, it's pretty good. All things considered. But I have 27. Watch me get shiny Weedle. No. 27 seconds left on the incense. No blue cow. Yours starts in an hour. Yeah. Well, good luck to those of you who still have cows coming up. You got one, Jace? I'm jealous. One of these days I'll get a spotlight hour shiny. Just you wait. Right. Well, that's that, I suppose. Let's do some. I know, Josh, please. Let's do Impidimp for a little bit. Let me turn off do not disturb mode so I can get the messages that Josh has been sending me and telling me he's sending me. What's up, Game Master? How you doing? Only 3 p.m. for you. Wow. Brianna, thank you for the resub. 1 year. Thank you for the 12-month resub. What's going on? Okay. Started a hunt for that you're somewhat regretting. What is it for? Just hanging out, thriving, secretly drowning in schoolwork. Aw. Oh, Latias Roamer resets. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Didn't prep repel trick. Hang on, let me respond to Josh here. Didn't realize the imp has a wing on the back of his head. Yeah. Josh is like talking to me and I'm texting him responses. Sorry, friends. Sorry. Into local Discord group so you can add people for Kanto Day. Is there gonna be like... So I ended up caving and buying the ticket because I'm sad and pathetic. Is there gonna be like research or like raids and stuff I'm gonna have to do with people? I was mostly looking at the Pokemon that are available to be shiny on each thing, and I was like, ooh, I don't have these. I'll go for it. Wish it wasn't like negative degrees outside these days. Oh my goodness, big kicks. Hang on, I'm trying to multitask and I'm just not succeeding at it. Okay, now you have my undivided attention, chat. Sorry. Birds and Mewtwo are raids. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rely on remote raid passes for that, because even if I went out 2 gyms near me, like, they're not gonna have people, and I can't rely on inviting people just to hop out when I find out there's only 2 of us. You know what I mean? I did see this stuff about Ditto and Mew, Shiny Ditto and Shiny Mew. Collection quests where you need to get all 151. Oh. Well, I won't be able to do that. Because the only person I could trade with would be Josh, and he's not gonna be like, yeah, go ahead and spend $12 more and use my phone all day. Do, 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 do. 151 unique stops! Going on a drive! Oh my god. I wonder how many I could even find in a day, to be honest. I almost want to try it just to find out, but I know I'm not going to succeed, and then I'm going to be like, well, damn. We'll see. Gabe, thank you for the 55-month resub. What's going on? Oh, it's a permanent one after the thing. Okay, okay, okay. I was like, well, then it'll get done eventually. Curious how quickly I could do that. Like, if I drive all around near me, there's so few stops in general. If I drive back by my mom, there's like a handful, you know? Jeez. Oh my god, I didn't realize that there were gonna be like in-person fans at the Super Bowl. I assumed they were gonna have like people there, like important people, but then I realized that I learned that there were like 20,000 fans or whatever. I know a portion of them were like frontline, oh my camera froze, frontline workers who like got vaccinated, but that really doesn't change anything. Like, okay, they're not gonna get sick from COVID, but like they can still spread it and everybody else can. Like, it's gonna be a crazy, I'm not looking forward to learning the numbers we're gonna see after that. As if football wasn't stupid enough. There were cutouts as well. I did see those. But I just, like, I know it's the Super Bowl, but like, it just doesn't seem necessary to have in-person fans. It was in Florida though, so I mean, that says all we need to know. Yeah, 25,000 cardboard people. Could you like, I know with some NBA games that you can like pay to be on like the digital fan screen. What, did they have something like that for the Super Bowl where you could like get yourself as a cutout? I know they had like famous people and stuff, but that's a lot of cutouts. Like, who are all those people? They post the incense hours as well. I'm gonna keep this so I can look at it. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I was seeing something on Twitter about them being like city themed or whatever. That's kind of cute. Isn't there gonna be special music too, or no? Yeah, each hour will feature music. I never played the game with music, but that's cute. Like, that's a cute idea. It's a cute little detail. Yeah, it shouldn't be shocking that this country values football over human life. How sad is that? Really? Football and money. But yeah. It shouldn't shock us. Oh, really? $100 for a cutout. With that many cutouts, though, you're never gonna see yourself. I don't know. So worried here, because here in Arizona, that in restaurant dining is allowed. So I think Valentine's Day is gonna be super spreader shit show. I don't know what it's like for every restaurant, but I know that one restaurant in particular that we really like and we have always ordered like carry out or delivery from just opened back up for indoor dining. They have like 6 tables only and you have to like make a reservation and stuff, but I'm not gonna go, that's for sure. Zoe, she's chewing on one of her like really hard toys, and whenever she chews too long, like she doesn't pay attention, she chews too long on her hard toy, she like hurts her tongue, so then she licks herself constantly. Crazy. Do. Your mask restrictions were lifted, Skeleby? Jeez. Oh, really? The money from the cardboard cutouts was donated to charity? Okay. I can appreciate. I know. It really sucks, Elena, to feel like you're doing everything you can and then you look around and some people are just acting like nothing has changed. It really sucks too for me, like, you know, we moved back to Illinois, we're closer to family, we can't hang out with family. You know, like I've seen my mom, like I saw her on Christmas and I saw her last weekend. And before that, I don't know when I saw her. We only hang out with masks, you know, we don't do, like, I don't know, it's just like, I'm pregnant, so I'm not getting a vaccine anytime soon anyway. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not risking anything. Like, it's just like, it's so, just slap in the face, you know? It's crazy, 2D. I mean, it's great because we could never have like specific masks legally mandated, or people would throw little hissy fits, you know? I mean, it's just pathetic. People are so selfish. It's just what it is, you know? Me. She really wants us dead. Dude, that's insane, actually. I can't believe they've lifted mask mandates and social distancing mandates. That's insane. They have not. Well, you can feed them. Well, it's not. All in-person learning, no online. Wow. My family's from Taiwan and they were one of the first places hit, and things are like back to normal there for a while. So many countries took the right steps from the beginning and the people that live there weren't buttheads about it. Can't imagine what that's like. Sure am jealous. obviously smaller countries, islands, I get it. There are factors, but you cannot deny that the US specifically had their heads up their butts for months on end when we could have been taking action much, much sooner. Put your state in a 3-day lockdown after 2 new cases of the UK strain were confirmed. Yeah. Australia's doing well. New Zealand especially, I've heard, is like just chilling. Like I can't even fathom. Like, it's so bizarre to me. Like, my reality is probably so different. Like, my day to day is probably so different. Like, it's crazy. It's really cool having you guys from like all over the world and like hearing everything, like everyone's varying experiences in general, but like it's definitely been interesting and like educational. I don't know, it's just for COVID specifically, I feel like it's interesting to hear from people directly who are living in like these different countries and doing things differently. Yeah, my mom was definitely like not taking it as seriously as I would have liked her to early on, like when we were still in Washington, and she would like go out to bars and stuff and be like, oh well, we're outside. I'm like, yeah, but you're taking pictures with your masks off. Like, what do you mean? And I would tell her like, this isn't okay, you know? And she definitely is being better now. She always wears her mask. She doesn't like go out and go places for fun. I think the biggest thing though was like when she found out I was pregnant, she was like extra like, okay, I don't want to be dumb for 2 reasons. One, you know, obviously not a lot of research on pregnancy and COVID, can be worse for some pregnant women, I've heard, but everything, you know, varies. But it's so weird to me because I'm like, Mom, you're high risk. Like, number one, you're getting older. Number two, you smoked for like 40 years. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have good lungs, lady. You need to care. So that was super frustrating. I told her recently, I was like, you know, I really appreciate that, like, you've stepped it up. Because in the beginning, she was pissing me off, you know? Did you really write that on your mask, Tootie? You don't have the lungs, lady. Apparently, my stepdad is old enough where they're supposed to be at his like age group for giving vaccines, but the county they live in is like really behind and they haven't finished like you know, frontline workers and stuff, so he hasn't been able to get his first dose yet. Although Josh's mom actually did just get hers because she's a teacher. So she sent us a picture of her like with her little card and getting her vaccine and everything. It's nice to like see it happening in my little world, you know what I mean? It's nice to know people who are at that stage. I'm gonna have nightmares for the rest of my life being in public and no masks. Yeah, it'll be weird to see like there'll be so many things that come out of this pandemic, like socially. Honestly, we were really gross. like the things we did without even thinking twice. We're not gonna do like half of the things we did in public with groups of people before. I don't know, I just think it's funny. Your grandparents got their first dose last week. Nice. My grandma got hers too a couple weeks. Actually, she might be getting her second one soon then, I think. Small steps are happening. It feels incredible, doesn't it? For like those of us who have been doing our best, staying home, behaving ourselves, right? Doesn't it feel like it's been a million years and like for once it's like, wow, there's hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Like people are getting vaccines. I don't know. I got really emotional when I was like seeing big vaccine rollouts and stuff, you know, early on. Yeah, blowing out candles on cakes and stuff. Like, it's so little. It's like such an insignificant thing. But when you put it into perspective, like, oh yeah, we just had like a pandemic, global pandemic over a virus that's spread from, you know, particles. Like, it's just hilarious. I saw a TikTok where someone was like, what's something that we all did, you know, pre-COVID that is disgusting now and you'll never do again? And this person was like, go bowling. Like, I'm never going bowling and sticking my fingers in a ball that hundreds of other people stuck their fingers in and then eat my fried chicken and french fries while I'm bowling. Like, it's just so funny. Joke's on them, I have my own bowling ball. But like things you don't think about, right? Bowling is nasty. Too funny. Dad ended up getting COVID the week of Christmas while my boyfriend was visiting. I have to say, I did not talk to my father for a week. Yikes. Eating your own bowling ball is the wave. Man, honestly, I haven't bowled in like years. It does sound extra fun because I haven't in so long and I can't even right now. I don't even know where the closest bowling alley is to me in this new place. Arcades, yeah. I know some places are probably better about others with sanitizing after use, but yeah, like just tons of stuff that we would do in public and not really think twice about. Also, I really hope that in general, like the mask wearing thing becomes normal. Like there are so many countries where people don't think twice about it, you know? It's like, oh, I'm not feeling well, I'm gonna wear a mask when I run to the grocery store or like whatever, right? And here people are so like weirded out by it still, you know? It's like, why are we not acting like this normally? I love wearing masks. I feel like the day I don't have to wear a mask in public is gonna be terrifying because I'm so used to like people not seeing my face and feeling comfortable for once around strangers, like not feeling like everyone's staring even though they don't. That's just how my brain works, you know what I mean? Like it's nice not feeling like I have to look a certain way in public, or like, I don't know, in the winter it's almost nice to have that extra little bit of warmth on your face even. Yeah, like kids especially. When I was young, my God, I stayed home from school all the time sick. Like I would get strep throat and it would just constantly get passed around the school. And then like 3 weeks later, I'm home again with strep throat, you know? I immediately know I'm dreaming now if I find myself out in public without a mask because I panic about it. Thankfully, I haven't had any mask dreams yet. Oh, you got an anti-fog cloth and it works so well. Like for your glasses and the mask? I'm curious which one you got, actually. Like I should look into something like that. Because fogging is the only thing that annoys me still. My glasses must be a weird shape because no matter what kind of mask I'm wearing or how I'm wearing it, I always fog. It's way worse in the winter too because when you go from the cold into the warm, you fog anyway. So pre-ordered a cute Final Fantasy mask. Nice. Huh. I should try something as simple as these anti-fog cloths. I've seen sprays too. The only way prevented fog ends up when the mask suctioned to my face when I breathe. Yeah. Sometimes too, I'm just like out of breath randomly. I don't know, just pregnant things, I guess. And so sometimes I'll get to the doctor or whatever and I'll sit down and I'll be like, you know, like panting in my seat. And like, I want so badly to take a nice open breath of air, but I can't. So I just fog everything up while I'm sitting there waiting. It's awful. I think I'll go to 5,400 and then call it a night, because to be honest with you guys, my back is hurting quite a lot in this chair right now. Wearing my handmade masks, but with the new strain, I got some Medi disposable ones to wear underneath too. That's very responsible of you, Sammy. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I don't have to like wear one all day long, Shuckle. Like I really feel for people who are out there every day working and wearing them all day every day, because you know, it does get frustrating for one reason or another. They're not always comfortable. I feel you. Gotta walk your dog. Have a good one, Zobo. Thank you for hanging. Give your dog some extra pets from me, please. Mouths are kind of gross. There's a lot going on with mouths. Like, they're wet. You know, your tongue is there and it's also wet and like soft. But then you have like your hard teeth. You put food in them, but you also use your mouth for like kissy time activities. I don't know, man. Oh man, lost an echo. I'm sorry. Longest hunt since Trico. Yeah, this has been a brutal one. Yeah, I've been reading about how they're recommending double masks now, and like seeing people complain about that too is so mind-blowing to me. I hate the argument of, well, where's the line? Wouldn't 3 be better than 2? Wouldn't 4 be better than 3? And it's like, well, but like there is a line. And currently that line is 2 masks. So shut up. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. Nine masks for each circle of hell. I don't know, man. People just selfish. I don't know what to tell you. I am mask man. What really trips me out is seeing like TV shows, not like with real people, not like reality shows or something, but like, you know, sitcoms or dramas, like shows on TV, just existing in a world where there is also COVID, and seeing people wearing masks in their universe too. And I'm like, weird. This is so weird. There's always like a moment when I see a video of like people together and not wearing masks, because my brain has to do the, okay, but was this pre-COVID? Or are you bad people? It's just weird. Yeah, me watching something filmed a decade ago. Where are your masks? Man. I also feel bad for people who have like young children right now, because I can't even imagine. Difficult for everybody, difficult for the parents. I'm sure changing your schedule to make sure that you're with your kid home all the time, obviously, but like for the kids too. I mean, when I was a kid, I was doing stuff always, right? Going to school. I did sports or gymnastics or like piano lessons, like all kinds of stuff, you know? Like kids need socialization and are always doing that stuff. And I feel like this has got to be so difficult. Man, I'm just jealous, Mads, honestly. Yeah, I feel you, Shattered Shamrock. It's like when I was watching The Bachelorette, which I stopped watching because it was a terrible season, and I have not been watching The Bachelor. They started the season being like talking about COVID extensively and being like, oh, we had to get tested and we had to isolate for 2 weeks and we didn't even know if we were gonna be able to do this, you know, whatever. And then they were just all together like it was normal, which I get. They're isolated together. They aren't going out, but like it still just is a weird thing. Like the camera crew is still there, obviously. Like they're usually all masked up and stuff. And I know it's the same for like Drag Race. When you see the camera crew and stuff, they're always masked up. But it just gives you a weird vibe. Yeah, doesn't know what it's like. Did the same thing for Great British Bake Off last year. They were all in a bubble for the summer. Yep. NHL is weird like that because the coaches and arena officials all have masks, but the refs and players don't. I think the refs usually do in the NBA, but like it's similar, right? And I'll notice like all the players are obviously playing without their masks on, and then if they're on the bench, they wear a mask. And I'm like, I appreciate it because it's a good message, you know, if people are watching. But like, you'll watch them all huddling, and I'll notice sometimes coaches will have their masks halfway down, giving their little pep talks and stuff. And I'm like, well, why are you even wearing it in the first place then? What's up, Black Ice? Heard shiny hunting in this game is equal to torture. So I don't love shiny hunting in this game, but to be fair, I did pick the slowest, worst odds for Impidimp. I could be breeding for it or doing like I could be doing wild encounters with like the kill method thing, but I had to be stubborn and I was like, no, I want the mushroom Impidimp. So here we are. 5,383 encounters later. Oh, I'm sure they get tested all the time. Athletes, yeah. I do have the shiny charm in this game, yes. Name it mushroom, yeah, I don't know. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the limited attendance games and stuff. At least the NBA, they did their bubble last season and it worked out very well for them. This season, they're not doing the bubble, but I don't think any NBA team is allowing spectators. So when the NFL season started, and it was like a stadium by stadium case. Oh, you know, this team isn't allowing anybody, but this team is allowing half capacity or whatever. And I'm like, I don't like this. This is still a bad idea. They did have a halftime show. There were like hundreds of people a part of it. It actually was a pretty good halftime show. I just didn't like the scene, the mirror scene, whatever. There's memes all over the internet. They had people all over the field dancing. However, Josh did make the comment that while all of these people were dancing on the field, they were like 6 feet apart from each other and they had masks on. They weren't like masks like this. They were like costume masks in some way. But I was like, all right. I mean, I guess there's that. I will admit though, I did enjoy the performance. Yeah, I don't care enough about football at all. Even if it was a team I cared about, I wouldn't have paid $100 to put a cardboard cutout of me in the stands. Sorry. You get to keep the cutout? I don't think so. Because they'd have to mail like tens of thousands of them to people or something. Someone in chat said that they did donate the money that they made from the cardboard cutouts to charity, which is great. Can you imagine though, making all of those cutouts and then somebody had to go put them in the stands? My mom wasn't impressed with the halftime show, probably because she doesn't know who The Weeknd was. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't my favorite halftime show. Not that I'm like, ooh, halftime shows, but but I enjoyed it. I thought that the set, like the city lights and stuff, looked really cool. I just didn't like the funhouse scene. I said to Josh when it was happening, I was like, Josh, it feels like he's assaulting me in a funhouse, and he like died. But then like afterward, Twitter's full of memes of that moment, and I was like, okay, that's a little fun. Like, this is funny. I'll admit it. This is a funny meme. CJ, thank you so much for the 46-month resub. My belly is the cutest. Dude, I'm like, I can't believe it. Oh, you watch the NFL? Yeah? What's your favorite halftime show? I remember really enjoying Gaga, however many years. That was probably more years ago now than I realize, huh? ...2017. Okay. Yeah, Shakira and J-Lo. Was that last year? Last year or 2 years ago, maybe? I know stupid people whined about that one a little bit. That was last year. Okay, yeah. Because that one's like fresher in my memory. The Beyonce halftime show memorized from start to finish. Beyonce was good. Did Maroon 5 do one? When was that? That fully left my brain. Yeah, Katy Perry was the Left Shark one, I'm pretty sure. Maroon 5 is the music equivalent of a piece of stale bread. Josh makes fun of like Maroon 5 and Adam Levine so much. It's so funny. I don't know why. I'm not like out here listening to Maroon 5's albums, but like if there's a single that plays on the radio, I get it, right? They're catchy music and I'll like sing along, and Josh is always like, ugh, hate this or whatever. Maroon 5 was 3 years ago? I don't remember that at all. That's so funny. They must have not been that impressive. I'm with Josh. Can't stand Maroon 5. I'm like somewhere in the middle of, like, I guess I'm indifferent. I can understand the criticisms though. I also feel like Adam Levine would be kind of mean. Do you get that vibe that he would not be a nice person in real life? I don't know. I don't really know why I get that vibe, but I do. Ugh, my back is killing me. Oh my goodness. Oh, ad time. Ibora says we have to play an ad right now. There it goes. Most of you won't see it probably. But if you do, you can blame Ibora. John Luke, thank you for the 34-month resub. The Maroon 5 ouch. The Maroon 5 performance was controversial because they had planned and later removed the SpongeBob performance. Oh, that's why Josh made the comment this year, like, oh, SpongeBob got to perform or whatever. From what has been said, Adam Levine isn't nice at all. I get that vibe. I get that vibe for sure. Dinarcio, thank you for gifting a sub to Shivani Bonfall. I probably did not say that right. If you're out there, enjoy the emotes. Thanks, Dinarcio. I don't know, CJ. It cracks me up every time, though. You're like the only person whose name consistently does that. I don't know why. I really don't. I'm a beautiful eye. Thank you for the raid. Hi, friends. Happy Tuesday. How are we today? I was gonna end at 5,400 encounters, but I'll go real slow so we can chat for a sec. I appreciate that. I hope you guys are having a good one. What's going on? What's up, Flo? Appreciate Danny. How has everyone been today? We still do not have shiny Impidimp, and we also did Miltank Spotlight Hour, and I didn't get a single blue cow. So it's been a chill night though, so I can't complain. I cannot complain. Travelsome, thank you for the 34-month resub. Hey, my own personal Animal Crossing encyclopedia. I mean, hey, friend. Whose birthday is May 21st? I feel like you told me. Because it's not Renae, she's the 28th, but I forgot. I could Google it. I'm just lazy. Oh. They would have been better off if they did nothing at all. But that small tease was infuriating. The SpongeBob thing? June! Oh wait, June is great! Oh wow, what an upgrade from Renae. 5,400. We'll do +1. We'll do +1. All right, chat. Here we go. 5,401 Impidimps later. Oh my god, dude. I know I say it every time and I almost joke about it like, oh, Impidimp hunting is just a part of life now. But like it is. We should really just do like 100 encounters a day or something, you know? Because I always take really big breaks and then we come back to it and it's like, if we just put the time in, you know? Lucas, thank you for the 18-month resub. Appreciate it. Damn, dude. Oh, I didn't add my encounter on the thingy. Wait, yeah, I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Well, you know, we did what we could for today. Oh my god, wait, what's gonna come first? Shiny Impidimp or the baby? Oh, jeez. No, I didn't get one, Maddie. I really wanted it too. I don't know why I want a shiny Miltank of all things, but like, I was like, oh neat. I never see Miltank. Here's a chance, but no. Baby, obviously. See, I'm gonna start hunting this thing every day now. From now until May. We'll see. Here's the problem. I was like, the other day I was like itching to shiny hunt and I was like, oh, I'll do Impidimp for a little bit, but I was like, no, because the second I hunt this thing off stream, it's gonna shine. And I can't do that. This one is literally like, we've put so much time into this together, you know? So I'll try and do this more. Like, we could start our days by doing, like I said, 100 Impidimp encounters and then like playing Animal Crossing or something. You'll get them on the same day. I'm like in the hospital waiting. Shiny hunting Impidimp. Oh man. Well, friends, unfortunately, I am gonna call it a night. I'm sorry, Maddie. I know you just got here. Josh is making dinner. We're having another late dinner, but truthfully, my back is killing me and I want to lay down and get out of this chair, so I must leave. But this was nice. It was fun to play Pokemon again. It wasn't fun that Impidimp taunted us all day. It was fun to play Go. Like, Jesus, what are words? So thank you for hanging out with me today. Trying to find someone to raid. We'll hang out tomorrow. We'll hang out tomorrow. I think I only have like an appointment on Thursday this week, and it's like a morning video appointment anyway, so I'm hoping we can get some good streams in this week. That is the hope. Let's go raid. I can't type, so I'm gonna copy and paste because I will misspell. We are gonna go raid Obst. I always mispronounce his name. He just went live, but he's playing some Animal Crossing. So let's go hang out, spread some love. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point, hopefully. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of the day. And stay awesome.